VCT Masters Shanghai is just around the corner, and it's time for me to do my pick'ems for the Swiss stage and predicting which team I think is going to win the tournament. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we are choosing a winner for VCT Masters Shanghai. So as I said in the intro, I will be doing my pick'ems for the first round of the Swiss stage. Now, because it's a Swiss stage, I can't do like pick'ems for the entire bracket because it is random, but we will be starting with these four matches. Starting on the left side, we have Team Heretics versus Dragon Ranger Gaming. So this is the Chinese Ascension team versus Team Heretics, who have probably been the most surprising team out of EMEA this year. And while they will be without Mini-Boo throughout this tournament, which is a huge blow to them, they still have Patatech, which they have shown to have good chemistry with. And while DRG might be a dark horse team, a team people aren't expecting much from, and that could be used to their advantage, I am going to pick Team Heretics for this one. They just are the probable better team, but hey, maybe DRG does something insane. Moving on to FPX versus Foot Esports. This one is a bit of a tough call. We have FPX, who internationally have fallen very short, and then we have Foot Esports, a team that has been pretty up and down in the franchise league so far. Had a good 2023, had a bad start to 2024, but has since recovered and now finds himself at Shanghai. So do I think that FPX could finally have a chance on home turf? It is doable, but I do see Foot as the better team, so I will be going with them. Next up, we have G2 versus T1. A tale of two very inconsistent teams this year. T1 having a very bad regular season stage and not being able to qualify for Madrid, but they turn it on at the right time in playoffs, and they find themselves in this position. While G2, similar story, couldn't qualify for Madrid, did look pretty inconsistent during the stage, and then made a crazy run to make it here. And while I do think that G2 is going to do pretty well at this tournament, I don't think they're going to win their first match. I do think T1 do get the upset victory here. It just kind of comes down to T1 really is starting to find its stride, and so is G2, but there definitely are still flaws there. Not to say that T1 doesn't have any flaws, but I think T1 are going to get the jump on G2. That might have to just calm down their jitters as soon as they get there. It's been a long time since this roster has been an international, so while they will be pretty hungry, I do think that they maybe are a victim of coming out flat. But do I see G2 possibly winning that one? Sure. Moving on to Genji versus Leviathan. This absolutely is the most interesting match for the start of the Swiss stage. These are two very good teams with pretty high expectations and some pretty talented players coming into this tournament. Genji, the runners-up at Madrid, couldn't beat Sentinels. You don't have to worry about Sentinels this tournament because they're not here. Then Leviathan, a team that wasn't at Madrid but has Aspas, who is absolutely frying everybody right now. So do Genji get second place cursed, or is that curse officially dead after EG beat it? Or is Leviathan going to struggle out the gate? Honestly, I do see Genji winning this one. I think Leviathan is a pretty good team, and Aspas should just single-handedly bring this match to a third map. I just kind of see Genji doing a bit better at the start of this tournament. So those are my picks for the first round of the Swiss stage. Of course, the rest of it is random, so I can't pick any specific bracket, but I can pick four teams that I think are going to come out of it. And those four teams are Genji, Heretics, G2, and Leviathan. So this would of course be dependent on G2 and Leviathan not facing each other after losing, and then Genji and Heretics making it through the upper bracket. But I do think that these four teams can come out of it. Of course, it's hard to call in a Swiss stage because you don't know what the matchups are going to end up being like, but I do see these four teams as being very capable of making it there. So now it's time for me to pick one team that I think is going to win the tournament. Which team is that? Well, it's a team that I've picked to win past tournaments. It's a team that I have wanted to win past tournaments, but just haven't been able to get there. If this sounds like Paper X, you would be right. Now, honestly, I really struggled with which team I thought was going to win this tournament. There is so many unknowns when it comes to this tournament. It's very similar to Madrid in the fact that it seems very wide open, but with the return of Jin, Paper X look absolutely incredible. They're coming in as the top seed in the Pacific region. They have the most experience out of pretty much every team there. This team has been through a lot, and honestly, I think top B is going to be like Paper X, Genji, and then like 100 Thieves. I just don't see 100 Thieves winning an international just yet. They can maybe do it at Champs, but I'm not predicting them for this one. And Genji probably has almost as good of a chance as Paper X does to win. I just think Paper X, I think if there's any year to do it, if there's any tournament to do it with the roster that they've had for so long, this should be the one. Enough of the losing, Paper X, enough of the choking in grand finals. You win. You're going to win this tournament, and I'm going to be right. So that is my prediction for VCT Masters Shanghai. Let me know who you think is going to make it through the Swiss stage and also win the tournament. Please click like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.